In this video, I'm taking a look at this negative ion generating hair dryer. So check out a couple of detailed images and then we'll talk more about this. Alright, so we're taking a look at this hair dryer. So basically the idea here is that water is positively charged. This creates a negative charge, so that's going to help repel the water, and this is going to help with quicker drying, softer hair, less frizz. And because I have shorter hair, I actually enlisted the help of someone with hair that is below the shoulders, and usually they only air dry, and that takes hours, and they have some frizzing issues, and they said that in using this they found somewhat decreased frizz, a softer feel, and of course drying was way faster. So as opposed to air drying several hours, they were able to dry their hair in about 7 minutes according to what they said. I've actually used it as well, and I actually like it because, one, I like the look and the size compared to a traditional like pistol grip style. You have a portion coming this way and this way. This is a little bit easier if you were going to be packing it away, so that's pretty nice. So let me show you the box, what's included and everything, and then we'll talk more specifics. This is the outer box that it arrives in. This is the box that the actual unit comes in, and I actually like the way they did this. So you can see it kind of just folds open, and it's just sort of that cardboard compressed material, so very nice in terms of recyclability and all. So just not a lot of junk, not a lot of waste. Of course, you have your protector for your two prongs for your plug. This is the small piece of Velcro that actually held the unit in the actual box, so it was nicely secured. They have a really nice user manual, and these are the two different tips that are included. One is a little bit larger than the other, and this is going to give you a more directed airflow, so if you want to concentrate a specific area. And the really cool thing I think about these is they're magnetic and they're not coming off. I mean, you really have to try hard to make these come off. So, but yeah, simple. And there is a diffuser available. It's sold separately, so it's also magnetic, of course. Alright, so specifics on this unit. First off, you have some safety features built in, so if this thing were to overheat or the motor were to fail, you've also got here where you can do the reset as needed. A lot of safety features built in. Obviously, you should never leave these plugged up, used near water. Some of the common sense things that all hair dryers pretty much have. There is a piece of Velcro attached, so you can manage this cable, which you're definitely going to need to do because this cable, extremely generous. It's fairly thick as far as the gauge, but extremely generous in length. It's over 8 feet in length, so you have plenty of room to move around. You'll never have to worry about that. The air intake is here in the handle. You're going to want to take like an old toothbrush and just kind of wipe that out periodically. I'd say you pretty much want to clean it every day or every other day because it can build up really rapidly. You've got your power, and you have your two different buttons. One is going to be for 3 levels of airflow, and the other is going to be for 3 levels of heat. And there are little indicators that light up. You can't see, you obviously can't see them right now, but right there in sort of that reflective portion, they're actually LEDs that go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, depending on which mode you've chosen, as far as high, medium, low, or as they list it, first, second, and third gear. Here's what it sounds like. Alright, so that was first, second, and third. Now I'm going to turn it back on. Third, second, first. So one thing you may have noticed, when I turned it back on, it started with third instead of starting back from the beginning. This has a memory, so if you like to use medium heat, medium airflow, turn it off, turn it back on, it's going to be that way. Even when you unplug it and plug it back in. 1400 watts, and if you press and hold the hot air button for 0.8 seconds, it will give you cold air, so it gives you this cold blast. So that's really nice. And then if you're in third gear on the heat or the highest level and you hold for 5 seconds, you have constant temperature mode. And I don't know if you can see that LED right there. Alright, so that's all the details about this unit that I think are really relevant. There will be a link below if you want to find out more. It's obviously way more affordable than what most people compare it to, the Dyson, and it actually looks really cool with the magnet, gloss, the buttons. All the buttons feel really good quality. The whole thing has a nice feel, nice look to it, so it's built really, really well. You know, just for the sake of knowing what it looks like, turn this on. So I've got it on first heat level, and I've got it on first airflow level. So you can see it actually outputs quite a bit of air, even on the first level. Second level. Third level. First level. Second level. And the last one was the third level, and you can see it's actually pushing things other than what I intended to move. So really, really nice, really well built. It actually works extremely well. Very pleased with this. So I would definitely suggest checking it out if that's something you're in the market for, especially if you're trying to get something like this without spending the money for the Dyson version, because it's going to cost you more than twice as much. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and check out the link below if you want to find out more.